Sandy Hook, Robb Elementary, Columbine.
These are the names of schools in the US. Unfortunately, they will forever be associated with the devastating events that occurred within their walls. It is a regrettable fact that the US leads the entire world by a wide margin when it comes to school massacres. In the year 2022 alone, there were no less than 300 shootings on school or college campuses, leading to the unnecessary and preventable deaths of many innocent people. Here in Scotland, and by extension the UK, such killings are thankfully not common. This is due to strict gun control laws regarding gun possession and use, which is ironic considering Britain is generally regarded as among the biggest arms-dealing countries in the world. But I digress. In order to own a gun in the UK, very stringent criteria needs to be met, and police will always be monitoring you. And for those who simply want to just own a handgun, well, you're out of luck, because handguns are completely 100% illegal. One of the contributing factors for the country having this hard stance on guns can be traced to one singular event that occurred in Scotland: the Dunblane Massacre. On March 13th, 1996, Thomas Watt Hamilton walked onto the grounds of Dunblane Primary School at roughly 9:30 in the morning after having cut nearby telephone wires to prevent any calls to the police. He was armed with 2 pistols and 2 revolvers, along with over 700 bullets. There's little doubt as to what Hamilton's intentions were. After entering the gymnasium, where a class of 28 pupils were, Hamilton began shooting at them indiscriminately. PE teacher Elaine Harold was the first to be shot, but managed to survive. She, along with school assistant Mary Blake, who had also been shot, tried desperately to protect some of the children by rushing them into the gym storage cupboard. Class teacher Gwen Mayer was not so fortunate and was instantly killed along with one other child, while the rest were badly wounded. Hamilton then walked to the centre of the gymnasium and proceeded to open fire again at all the children. After failing to shoot an older pupil who just so happened to be walking past the gymnasium, Hamilton then proceeded out a fire exit and began shooting into a classroom with more pupils and into the school library. Within minutes, Hamilton re-entered the gymnasium, pulled out another one of his guns, and shot himself in the head. In the end, 16 children and 1 teacher lost their lives. What was Hamilton's motive for taking the lives of all those innocent people? Unlike other school shooters, Thomas Hamilton was not a student at Dunblane School, nor was he a child himself. He was a fully grown man in his early 40s. What is known is that Hamilton previously had a job as a Boy Scout leader until he was quickly fired due to complaints regarding inappropriate behaviour toward underage boys. He did try to start various boys' clubs, but due to his reputation as a creep, he was unable to do so. It's believed that these experiences are what led to him conducting the shootings. Personally, I don't really care what his motivations were. There is simply no excuse for the senseless murder of innocent women and children. Instead of taking responsibility for his actions, Thomas Hamilton chose an absolute coward's way out.